Let's take a look at health and medicine. Circulatory system diseases. Do SAT test prep. Actually, I think Demonic Void suggested I do that, but I think when we clicked on that, they said the test would take like 3 hours, and I said I'd do a chill stream of it, and I haven't forgotten. I just haven't done it yet. Is there just a general thing on human anatomy? There's got to be a unit test on human anatomy. Okay, yeah. There definitely is here. Let's see how much we know about our own bodies. Start the unit test, please. How many questions? 9 questions. We're going to level up all these things, you guys. We're going to get a lot of them. In this image, the swimmer is taking a large breath in. Which of the following processes occurs during inhalation? Choose all that apply. Uh-oh. Okay, Hank. Oh my god! Oh no! It goes all the way to J! Okay. The raviolis are constricted. Aren't those the things that are in your lungs? When you feel like they're not gonna... when you breathe in, they're not gonna constrict. You can't do that. The diaphragm is relaxed and the volume in the lung decreases. No, you're taking a breath. The pressure in the lungs is lower than the external environment. No. External intercostal muscles are relaxed. I don't even know what that means. The diaphragm is contracted and pulling the lungs down to increase the volume. Yes. The raviolis are expanded. Yes. The ribs are recoiled. No, because you're breathing out. The pressure in the lungs is greater. The ribs are expanded. Okay, so the external intercostal muscles are either contracted or relaxed. And because they're external. So if it's breathing in, they're going to relax to expand. I didn't... Oh, fuck! So the pressure in the lungs turns out to be lower. And I guess the muscles contract. Great that you stuck with it. Man, fuck you. You gave me five of those were correct. It's just whatever. That's a heart. Just let me click that. Heart. Select all of the correct names for structure B. It's his butthole. It's a sphincter. Left. Why? Okay. It's the aortic valve. It's the... That's in the middle. But it's pumping out to this side. So on the picture that's the right, but if it's in you, it's on the left. So it's a left, it's the aortic valve. I swear to God I guessed at that. Broken clock is right twice a day. As women get older, they are often susceptible to hypocalcemia, or calcium deficiency disease. How would low levels of calcium affect the proteins responsible for muscle contraction? I have osteoporosis. Okay. Myosin will be unable to slide along actin because there's not enough ATP. Myosin will be unable to bind to actin because troponin holds tropomyosin into place on actin. Tropomyosin production will be limited, inhibiting the binding of myosin to actin. Troponin production will be limited. Oh my god. Okay, well, I feel like... Okay. You get bonitis, okay? There's no calcium. I feel like that's bad. B is the longest answer, which means that it's probably going to do the most things. There's a lot going on, and none of it's good. Drink your milk. See? Just pick the longest answer, okay? 3 people enter a long-distance race up a mountain. Assume that all 3 have an identical amount of total oxygen delivered to their bodies per minute, and the same amount of blood flow through the pulmonary system. Which person will have the most inhalations and exhalations over the course of the race? Okay, so the total surface of the raviolis in each of these people, we got 50 meters squared? That can't be right. 50 square meters? That's... How big is 50 square meters to fit? That's 538 square feet! That's as big as the place I live in! There's not this much room in, like, in one of these. There ain't... And this guy's got 75? Jesus Christ, he's got a whole fucking apartment in there! It's gonna be person number one. Because he's not covering enough. So if he breathes in, he's gonna have to just breathe in and out and work harder. Because there's less surface area, right? Okay, I'm glad it was easy. It was just that easy to rationalize it. On Necros, it's wrinkly, so it makes space. Yeah, but you can't. But that's a lot of space. 500 square feet is like a fucking Cricket wireless store. That's a lot of floor space. There's not. You can't cover that much air in your lung. You don't breathe in. Like if I didn't just breathe in all the air in the room. Like, come on. Determine whether each structure is associated with oxygen or deoxygenated blood. The right ventricle. Okay, the aorta was red, so that's oxygenated blood. And that's a vein, so it's deoxygenated. And so that's an artery. That's a vein. Okay, regular magic unicorn. A typical pair of human lungs contain about 300 million raviolis, producing 70 square meters of surface area, according to Wikipedia. What the fuck? That's completely inefficient. You can't breathe in that much. An atom is like that big. You can't. That's a lot of atoms to cover that much space. You can't do that. You can't do that. I mean, it's good that you got all that room in there, but it's too much. It's too much. Your lungs could be a third of that size. That's why you can donate a lung and still live with one lung, because you still got 35 square fucking meters of of space. I'm gonna say the ventricle starts with the same letter as veins, so that's deoxygenated. Atrium starts with an A, it's an artery, that's oxygenated. Ventricle, no. Atrium, this. Vena cava, vena cava, superior and the inferior. It starts with a V. No, no. Sheep, thank you for the Twitch pennies. If you put all the humans, it's fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson quotes. If you put all the black holes in the universe in someone's blood vessels, they would die. You're not even gonna tell me which ones I got wrong? We're going to the next question. I'm sorry. Oh no! Match each labeled structure to its function. Okay. 1. This is a vein. Carries oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart. That can't... No, it's deoxygenated something. Returns blood above the diaphragm. Returns blood from body regions below. It's this. It's 1. We're coming in here. And that the heart's up here, so it can't be from below the diaphragm. This just looks like a French horn at this point. What is... You got this many paths going into the heart. How do you... No wonder people have heart attacks. This thing looks like it doesn't fucking work. There's like an 8-cylinder engine with all the cylinders pointing in different fucking directions. It's like somebody built this in Besiege. What does number 3 do? Prevents blood in the aorta. I mean, it's right... This is the aorta, the number 10. So I'm gonna say... It prevents it from flowing... backwards. No. Carries oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart. I think that might be it. Number 5 is pointing right here. This is a valve on the aorta, and that prevents it from flowing backwards into the left ventricle. And number 12 is this flap, and it probably prevents blood from flowing backwards into the right atrium. And then number 13 down here returns blood from body regions below the, and it's at the bottom, so it's below the diaphragm. I think we got this right. I don't know how I know so much about the heart, because Lord knows I don't fucking have one. Alright, match each type of muscle to its location. Smooth muscle. Okay, we got bones, heart, and hollow organs. Smooth muscles are your organs. Cardiac muscles is obviously on your heart, and skeletal muscles, well, those gotta go on your bones, okay? The dog skeletons with the bones that dogs do have. The ones they own under their fur. Okay, good, we got that. See a step-by-step solution of what, my bones? I don't think I need to see that. This is a Rorschach test? Uh-oh. In this image, the structure I, which is this down here, represents the collecting tubule, the renal calyx, the renal so this is a kidney thing, I think. Okay, so wait. This goes all the way, this goes woo all the way here and down and around and squigglies, and then this comes in, this goes out. I have no idea. It's this name looks the coolest. This looks like a pseudonym that Aphex Twin would use to make one EP. And one of the following statements about it is true. Urea is reabsorbed here to increase osmolarity in the medulla, to control blood pressure, to reduce osmolarity, or to increase fluid in the interstitium. I'm just going to go with D. Was I right about... Okay, hang on. Not quite. Oh, this part's wrong. Okay, yay. I did it. Okay, last question. The composition of the air we inhale is not the same as the air we exhale. Well, no shit. Which of the following statements is true about the difference in composition of inhaled air versus exhaled air? The percentage of nitrogen is less in exhaled air than inhaled because the body uses nitrogen gas. The percentage of carbon dioxide is greater in exhaled air than in inhaled air because the body creates carbon dioxide during cellular respiration. And I'm not going to read any of the other answers because I'm just going to say that's correct because I know that's correct because they finally threw me a fucking bone. Out of 9, we got 5 correct. So how did we do good? Yes! We're finally familiar with the advanced musculatory system. But as for the urinary system, you know, we don't know much about how pee-pee works, okay? The reason why we didn't level this up is because I told Khan Academy that pee is stored in the balls. And they're like, sorry, that's incorrect. You want to try that one again, Chief? Thanks for checking out this video. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you didn't. Either way, your feedback is appreciated. And you can also subscribe to Gatorbox if you like this content and want to see more of it from us. Catch us live Friday nights at 9 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/Gatorbox. If you'd like to support this channel, you can do so at patreon.com/Gatorbox or streamlabs.com/Gatorbox.